Hi everyone, and welcome to the Lure Fishing Project. This is the monthly report for August, and we're certainly ticking over the months this year. With me, as always, I have Brett Geddes. Welcome to the show, mate.
I think everybody says that I'm guilty of being excited every month, but Deethy, I've got a lot to be excited about this month.
Yeah.
You know, it may be winter, but that's prime time for Gippsland Lakes and the estuary fishing I'm doing, and I hope you've slotted me in for a fair little chinwag today, because, mate, it's going to happen.
Yep, I know there's been a couple of standout things happen and some things you've been reluctant to tell me about, so I look forward to seeing what is going to happen there. Mate, I have some news for you that I haven't shared with you, but what we're going to do, we're going to roll the intros and I'm going to come back and tell you what's crack-a-lackin'.
Welcome to the Lure Fishing Project, where Australia's best lure anglers share their tips and stories to help you catch more fish and have more fun on the water. Here's your host, Andrew D.
How good's ET, mate? Gotta love the intro.
Jeez, I wish I was half as handsome as that dude. You gotta be kidding. What? I see him now, and would he be 50s, late 50s? He gotta be late 50s, hasn't he? Is he 60?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, looking fantastic.
It's a dude in a... Well, E.T., you can go and get nicked.
I'll let him know. I'll be seeing him on
I have to clean that
every
up.
Friday at the boat show. I'll say, Brett Geddes says you're a good-looking man.
You know.
Now, did you see the photo of Morgo from when he was about 18 or I don't know how old he was?
Yeah, where was that? Yeah.
It was on Facebook. It was he put it up, and it was him with no sleeves and what have you.
Yes, I did. I briefly saw that, and I'm blinking, thinking that can't be him.
Yeah,
Right.
I did think he looked like Arnold Morgan, so I modified the photo. So I might put that up here because it did make me laugh.
Is Tim older or younger?
I don't know. I think Tim's younger.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. But anyway, mate, we got sidetracked. We got sidetracked by ET. Mate, there's something I haven't told you about that's happening probably in the next day or two.
Oh, really?
Mate, 200,000 downloads.
Hey, high five. Clunk.
Yeah. The 200,000 downloads. I mean, in some respects, it's not a lot. But when you think about people clicking on the show 200,000 times,
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing. There's a few more than that. There's a few of the YouTube ones that don't get counted and this, that, the other. But
Yeah.
it's still significant.
Look, okay, so it mightn't be a lot of clicks in the Nev Hayes world, Nev's fishing world, but in your world, mate, it's an achievement and it's a great thing, and you just love doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't measure it, do you? You don't really.
I don't keep tabs on it too much. I mean, I kind of do, but it's not a daily thing. It might be once or twice a month. I'll have a look and see what the shows are doing. Actually, I guess with the Lure Fishing Project changing, I have gone back and looked at what the different episodes have measured, and so far, to be honest, it's been all about the same.
Yeah, okay.
But I think as time goes on, I'm hoping to reach a broader audience. So.
And just quickly, the interviews, how have they evolved over time? Like, what's your thoughts about that and going forward? What are you thinking there?
In terms of
the comps and all that?
Yeah, so I still continue to do competitions. If you listen to the early competition reports, that the way I've interviewed has just evolved over time. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't really know. But they've definitely changed. Moving into next year, I'll be a little bit more selective about which comps I cover. And I do see more of a mix of different species, all around the country, as well as then you throw in the monthly reports, so 12 of those a year, a couple of competitions, some different species. It won't be hard to have 52 weeks of content. And the plan is, although I've been busy in the last couple of months, the plan is to do one show a week moving forward.
And you've got the angler interviews too, because people are lining up, because I keep getting barked at. If you told Deethy I'm ready to do the interview, like it's like last week. And so that's a great thing.
Yeah.
people are passionate and they want to share it, and so that's also coming. That's what I'm really looking forward to, mate.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a few going on. Like I did do a trout episode, which it might be out by the time this comes out. It'll be one way or the other. I've got a jewfish episode lined up and a flathead one, and then the ones that you've mentioned. So there's a few shows in the works. But I don't want to record them till I'm close to releasing them. So.
Will that be once or twice a month, or how are you looking at doing those ones?
Yeah, I thought every 2 weeks I'd do an angler profile or different species. So maybe that'll mean there will be double up weeks where I do more than one episode. And with the competitions such as ABT and New South Wales tournaments, Hobies, the aim is to get those shows out in a timely fashion. So that'll obviously affect what's going on. Like when earlier in the year when ABT did a double header and Hobie did a double header in 2 weeks. Well, that's sort of 4 episodes in 2 weeks. So
yeah, the reason I ask about this is because I still get asked today and messages every now and again about Greg Vinyl's content, and a lot of people contact me and say, Brett, I listened to 3 of your shows with Greg Vinyl. They were so fantastic, as in you shared a lot and I've learnt a lot. So not so much where is Greg and what's going on, but more like what's next sort of thing. So I don't know that you're going to fill that gap, but for the time being, I think it's missing, that angler interview thing. And fingers crossed Greg gets on board and starts up again. Who knows? But in the interim, it would be good to hear and listen to what you've got coming up. So
yeah, and we'll see how. I'm not sure whether I've spoken about this publicly, but to do an angler profile is somewhat easier than doing a competition review because it's just one interview, and in one interview, one recording, it's just much easier. So maybe I will move in and do one of those and just do 4 a month, and just it is what it is. I don't think that would be that hard to do. As long as I can keep the guests coming through.
Very good.
So that's the plan. I mean, before we move away from that, like it would be remiss of me not to thank the people that have listened and shared and left reviews and done interviews. We've also got sponsors that have helped me throughout the whole process. The collective members for really helping make it sustainable, and of course yourself for jumping on 18 months ago, something like that.
Yeah, it is. It is now a bit more. Yeah.
So
fantastic.
Yeah, so thanks to all those people. But yeah, really exciting. 200,000. You think about a room full of 200,000 people. It's a big room.
That is a really good way of looking at it. And I want to add also that when people win in these comps or hit the podium, they are quite often talking about, well, I've got the interview with Deethy.
That's right.
That's a good thing. So people acknowledge it, but they look forward to it. Amazing. Yeah. And it's a body of work that you can go back and listen to. So that's the bit I like about podcasting and this sort of stuff. It's even though magazines are gone and now forgotten, sadly for me, I don't know that a lot of people kept them. Some have, some haven't, but you can't readily go back and look up a magazine article on Tambourine Inlet or something, because you'd have to flick through mountains of stuff. But anyway, there's an archive there. What you're doing is that it's, and similar to what Greg's done, because people are still listening, and Morgo's stuff too, all looking back on that. So yeah, it's the future's here, and I acknowledge it. And this is part of what I love doing with you, mate. I'm really looking forward to this month's report. Very
good. All right, let's move on. We might just do the around the grounds. We might get that done and dusted. First of all, the ABT, they're off to the Tweed 1st and 2nd of August, which will probably be running one before this comes out. Next would be the Hobies. They're on the Gold Coast on August 15 and 16. I'm still umming and ahhing about going to this one. Vic Brim, they're on the Hopkins River at Warrnambool on the 22nd and 23rd of August. And then the month is wrapped up with the AFT. They've got all their comps, so they've got Queensland, Mid-Coast and Sydney, all on the 30th of the 8th. So Woolwich on the 30th of the 8th for Sydney, Laurelton for the mid-coast, and Raby Bay for the Queensland guys. And that just about that. I think that wraps up around the grounds for this month.
Because last month was pretty quiet, like the month we're talking about, July. Wasn't much really. Oh, AFT was just run, but yeah.
AFT was just run, yep. And, there was only a couple of comps, which was good. And that enabled me to, and we probably didn't talk about that. Last week I did the whole week of Hobies. And I think I've still got 3 Hobie shows outstanding. So I've still to wrap up with the AFT. I've got a bunch of those. There's one from Brim Masters I haven't done. And then we might be one behind on the Vic Brims. I might look at releasing that Vic Brim on the week that they are off to Warrnambool. Because I know something to listen to on the drive.
I know Leon, he was really excited to hear his South Australian one come up the other day.
That was such a good show. I totally missed that one. I think I said it in the intro for that. I just labelled it incorrectly and missed it. And then when I found it, I looked at the Hobie website and went, oh, there's another show. Listened back to it and went, this is a great episode.
I'm going to listen to that one tomorrow morning.
Very good. So that's a bunch of the sort of housekeeping things. Let's jump over to you, mate. Now, you've had a couple of good weeks with a couple of absolutely outstanding things happen, and some you haven't told me about.
Yes, okay. So I've had to take notes here. I've put detailed notes in front of me because there's a bit to get through here. So bear with me. This is your chance to sit back and relax, Deethy. I'll do the yapping.
I'll take notes.
Okay. Look, I first of all want to update me diary. I often do this, and this is me brag moment where I keep telling everyone how I'm going numbers-wise for the year. And with 7 months just ticked over, I'm on, this is pretty funny, 1,846 perch for the year thus far.
Oh, that's a lot of perch.
It's starting to stack up, Deethy. I've got to beat 2013, which is my previous record. I reckon I'm on track, man.
I reckon you're on track. If you can't do that, something's wrong.
Yeah, well, I'll be going out of my way to do it. I've got some backup. I haven't even been down to South Gippy yet.
Right.
And so I could, I reckon I can do it. But the bream, 822, which is probably down a little on most years. It's just a little bit subpar, that one, but I'm reasonably happy with that. And 107 bass, which is more than I could ever imagined, actually. So
yeah,
that's where I'm at with the figures wise. Now I've got to talk about my best 2 bream for the month. This is something pretty special.
I know.
Oh yeah, look out! I mean, to catch these bream. I know I live on the doorstep of Gippsland Lakes. I know that's truck central. It's rivaling what Tassie has always been. I still maintain there's more 50 centimetre plus bream down in Tassie than here, but we'll see over time. However, it was only last week where I just couldn't believe me luck. I caught a bream that was 47 centimetres and... But when I netted it, I struggled to pull the net in over into the kayak. I thought, this is absolutely huge. This has got a big guts on it. And I weighed it 3 times. It went 2.01 kilos.
Wow.
Dumped in my lap, quickly got the scales out, put it on the scale. I thought, digital scales I've got. Calibrated. I put it back in the net. I rested it and kept it alive, kept it going, and I set up my brag mat to measure it, and I got the selfie stick planted in front of it. I've got a little regime going, so I had to do some video with this.
Yeah.
And man, I pulled it back on. I thought, well, I've got the scales out again. I'll just double check.
Yep.
And coming out of the net, it went 2.03 twice. Okay. But anyway, 2 kg, you know, well, it's come out wet, so it's got a bit extra. I don't know, but 47, like only 47.
I know, but it was such a beast. But I'm sure the people listening and watching, there's got to be one question on their lips. What you catching on?
This is the best part. This is, for the last probably 6 weeks, I've had to change lures a lot with the perch I'm catching because I've caught, as I've just said, so many, and they're getting, I reckon, desensitised to a lot of my Sprat 65s and the Sprat 85, other lures too, and my homemade blades, and there's a few other lures too. You know, I've just thrown so many hurricanes, and mates have joined in with me and done the same. And I've had to change things up, and I thought, well, Beth Harris, she gave me some lures a long time ago, and they happened to be the clone prawn. Green tiger.
Green tiger. Oh, that's the one that looks like a nipper.
It's like a nipper. It's got the little egg sac in it. It's got that little
orange bit.
Yeah. So, I have used them and caught fish on them, and I've been quite successful with them. But when I got ready for this trip last week to go out, I thought, I've got to try a new lure. So I've got the tackle boxes all set up. I'll put that in there, that. Oh, there's that clone. I'll put Beth's plackies in there. And I had them all rigged up and glued and all. Yep, I'll just try them. I've got to do something different. And so I won't dangle on about it, but I was just drifting down. This is a Lake Wellington fish. Lake Wellington's, I know I keep talking about it, but it's fishing unbelievable. Even Paul Mellow's been down here, and he's been stalking my local waters, Deethy, I tell you. Oh, he's a swampy guy. Having a serious talk. And he had some good fun. He and Alex caught some really good fish. So that's been great. Back to the story. Threw in the clone prawn. It's probably about a 16th weight into a little gap, and it went clunk, and I thought, another perch. But then the big head shakes turned up, and it was dong, dong. I thought, oh, what? Oh, this could be different. Hang on a minute.
Is this a jewfish?
Yeah, I was thinking, am I going to keep Deethy happy? Anyway, I got it to the net pretty quick smart, actually. And I was shocked to see the girth of it.
Yes.
So, obviously by now you've superimposed this up in the
I'll put some
background.
photos up in the video and bits and pieces. But the thickness of it was just incredible.
Deethy, I've caught a few bigger actually in length. I've caught some 48s, and my biggest is 51 and 2.13.
Wow.
But at 47 and 2.01, he's sort of like the best. Like it's, see where I'm going with the length versus weight. Yeah. I'll put him at me second best ever, and that's a big call. Big call. So anyway, and just while I'm on that, you sent one of my videos to ProLure.
I did.
You did. So the guys got back to me and said, Brett, this is ProLure here. We're so impressed. Can we use that video that you've sent to Deethy? I said, oh, well, yeah, sure. No worries. Okay. So there's been a few machinations further to that, but maybe I'll expand on that next month about how I talked to Greg Reed, and I think it's Heath there as well. And, so that's all been a little bit exciting as well. But Deethy, there's more.
There's more. This is the stuff you haven't told me. This is very sneaky.
This is sneaky because you rang me this morning and said, Brett, we're booked in for tonight, which is now, to do the recording.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for that, Deethy. Right, well, I'll talk to you later on. Oh, hang on, Clark, got a fish. And that was a yellowfin bream. He was about 38, 39.
Yep.
And that was number 6 for the morning. And I was at the Straits. I was down near Hollands Landing, in the Straits itself. And at that point, I was blading with my blades, my homemade blades, and teabagging away. And I was getting a few fish. It was an hour in, I had 6 fish.
Okay.
I said, thanks for ringing, man. Your magic's working again. After the phone call, I pedalled off and thought, no, I'm going to go up and do some lake fishing. I went way up the top there and went out into the lake. Once again, Lake Wellington, which I was at the Seacombe and I went way up. And within probably about an hour, I've hooked and landed another truck. Do you want to guess what I've done as far as length and weight today? Have a quick guess.
Well, I'm assuming it's bigger.
Okay.
Bigger. You didn't say you had another 50, so it'd probably be 49.
Okay.
And maybe just over the 2 kilos again, I reckon.
So I've already sent this photo and the guess marks underneath. Come on, you blokes, have a go. Leon and Rick and a few other mates too, you know. And they've all sort of gone a little bit further, a little bit over than what I actually did. I'll come clean straight away. He was another 47, and this time it was 1.73 kg.
Wow.
So it sort of makes the one last week a bit more meritorious as far as the 2.01. And
that's crazy, eh?
but it's another beautiful big bream. Just really, he was quite lean-ish compared to the other one.
Yeah.
But at 47, so Deethy, in context there, this year I've caught 3 bream at 48, and that makes number 4 at 47.
Wow.
And I'm only as good as what the Gippy Lakes yields. You know, I'm not just trying to downplay my efforts. I mean, I catch a lot of fish, yeah, because I fish a lot. And I don't lose many because I fish heavy, 8 kilo litres. So there's 2 aspects to it, but I put a lot of hours in. I'd want to be getting these fish.
Yeah, but they're still outstanding fish. And it would have been cool to see those 2 lined up next to each other.
Yeah, good one. What I'm really getting at is it makes me heart sing to think that we've got such good fishing here on my doorstep, Gippy Lakes. It just gets better and better. I haven't had these stats in a lot of years gone by. 48s and 47s. Come on, man.
Yeah. If you've caught those, then it's not going to be long before we see 2 kilo bream again in a comp down there.
Has to be.
It has to happen.
Oh, has to. When you get the volume of anglers out there searching a lot further and wider, and they're a lot better anglers than me when they're fishing hard bodies and all different scenarios, lake fishing and all the rest. So yeah, that's coming. Let me finish on that because I have to quickly expand now because I've got a bit to get through. I want to do a little around the traps with my fish reports because this is the monthly report. So now we're delving more into lure fishing itself. I want to talk about the squid down at Port Albert and Welsh Pool. Port Albert now, squid-wise, it's the earliest they've turned up in such huge numbers. This is another great positive for the Gippy area. I've never heard of so many squid coming in this early in that June, July time. So once again, I've got to get me act into gear and have a crack at that. It's always a nice break to go and chase them and get off the bream and perch and the bass. So that's been really, really cool. Nico River, schools of bream in the Nico, just mountains of bream there.
Really?
But it's been a great thing. Like, a lot of them are spawning, yeah, but there's lots of already like small bream-ish, like 24s to 32s, and that's the future. Love it. But also, and not a lot of people are up with this, but Gippy Lakes winter, it really is a dusky flathead, nearly best time. It really does challenge summer. So there's been flathead, like anyone who wanted to chase bream for a whole day, I'm tipping you get 5 to 8 flathead to 68, nearly 70 centimetres.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, Deethy, it's nearly par for the course. Everyone's bumping into the big flats. So that's been a really cool thing. Lake Tyres, again, the flathead, they're showing up and some bigger, not a lot in numbers-wise, but the estuary perch numbers are going through the roof there again. So that's...
Wow.
And this is, I'm talking about upstream a fair bit. I'm not sure if you're across Lake Tyres, whether you've looked at it on maps or whatever, but it's got 2 arms, and the bigger arm is the Tulu arm, and up the top there, they've really, they're starting to fire up the flatties. But the bream and the perch, just great system, Lake Tyres. And I just heard today, talking to a few people down at Seacombe today, they were saying, oh, have you heard about the jewies there, Brett? They're starting to get them into the 70s and 80s.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Deethy. I've not really I haven't heard that, not in those sort of sizes, but I've heard a lot about Gippy Lakes dewies. I should digress back to that a little, and they're more in the 40, 50, 60, maybe 70s.
Yeah.
I have talked about it last month, I think, but so that's happening as well. Now, let me just quickly also talk about the great or notable catches. And the first one's an unusual one in the sense that it's over in far western Victoria. And I want to talk about a fella called Mark Gercovich.
Okay.
Have you heard about this guy in the comps from years back?
Well, I've only seen, you mentioned him today when we were on the phone. And I've seen him pop up. I know that name, but I don't know it. And it keeps popping up in my "you might know this person" feed.
Yeah, well, see, he was, well, in my opinion, he was up there in the top 10 of anglers. He was always. I don't see him doing them recently, so I could be wrong, but maybe he does. But anyway, so I saw a Facebook post there, and he had some perch, and they were really good perch, right? So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. He's in pretty dirty water in the background there. And so Jerker, as we call him, he was chasing trout because that's an all-year-round trout fishery there.
Yeah.
There's no closed season, and he's been getting some big trout. Like historically, he's caught them 4, 5 and 6 pound there, and some.
Wow.
So he gets up into the real fresh water. It's called the Turum Stones. You've got the estuary part, and there's the Turum Stones, and there's I don't know how big the elevation is up into the fresh, but the perch get up there. And so he's catching these, like these are big trout, but then you get the bycatch of these truck perch, and it's pretty much straight mud water, really cold. And
Really?
yeah, that's really special. That like these aren't bass. Like perch are more in the estuarine salty
In the salt
scenario.
water, yeah, and the brackish sort of water.
Yeah, but and it's not unknown. I mean, going back in history, because I used to read the fishing monthly reports, and Jerker was always talking about big perch up there, and so that's it needed mentioning because that's pretty special stuff. That to get a big brown trout and a thumping perch next or later on down the track, another cast. I had to mention that. Go Jerker, it's a cracker. I want to move on to Leon, and I know I'm always talking about him on the monthly report, but it's with reason, Deethy. This bloke's got something special about him. I don't want to pump his tyres up too much too quick here, but I've been actually fishing with him a little bit, and I was just camera boy. One trip he come down and he fished my Lake Wellington, and in one day he caught 27 perch. He got a bass at 50 centimetres, and on the same day, he got a yellow belly 44.
A yellow belly?
What, Deethy, what's the cut with, like, the yellow belly in our Gippy Lakes, like, we're catching dusky flathead, we're catching, bream and perch and whatnot, but a yellow belly. And he got one. Well, Deethy, it's taken me like 20 years to get one. I've got 3 now. Leon turns up and goes, oh yeah, gets a drop shot, do live, yabby prawn thing. I don't know what it was. I don't know. And he gets one. He sends me I'd gone home. I left him to his devices. I said, I've had enough of you taking photos of these big bass and what these. I'm going. And then he said, oh, Brett, how's this for a video? And the last one, but certainly not least, I want to talk about a gun angler. He's my version of your Harvey that you had last month or the month before when you went out fishing and you took a young gun out. Well, I've Isaac Lazzaro. Now, this is a name people have got to remember because down the track, I don't know, this guy he's 12 years old. He's always had his dad to take him fishing. He's a gun lure fisherman. He's a good bait fisherman too. But he got his best bream once again in the Straits here at Holland's Landing. It went 46 centimetres on lure.
Wow, that's a cracker.
Now, I don't know, it took me a long time to get a 46 bream, Deethy. I don't know about you, but that's...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did.
That counts. That's a really, really good fish.
That's a proper one. That's a proper one.
Oh, yeah. I really just wanted to say, Isaac, well done, mate. And, please don't grow up quick because you're going to catch all my trucks.
Oh, it's not fair.
Stay at school, young man.
Yeah, go to school. Go to school. Be good to your mum.
He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. So that pretty much winds up my reports and the rest there, Deethy. So, yeah, lot to share there.
Yeah, that is very cool. Yeah, good luck to the young fella. We like to see those guys coming through and learning all the stuff they can. So
yeah, and good on his dad, Brian, too. He's a good mate, and he spends a lot of time taking the kids out. And
yeah, well, it does.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. You know, mate, there's one little challenge I've got to throw out to you that we haven't spoken about. So this is a curly one.
Okay.
Have you got a lure or lures in your box that you've bought or been given that you've never used?
Oh, gee, that's... Wow, hang on a minute.
While you're thinking, Jamie went to my daughter. She went to Japan about, it could be 10 years ago.
Yep.
And I said to her, you're going to Japan. Now, there's a lot of good stuff in Japan, so you need to buy me some presents. And I'll give you money. I'll give you money. Like, she had no money, so I'll give you money. And she brought back a bunch of little lures, which I should have bought up from the garage. But I bought them. I took them out of their packets. I put them in a little jar, and then I was just too nervous to take them out.
Hard bodies? Plastics?
Little hard bodies. Yep, some really cool stuff. Maybe I'll put some photos up. But I thought, and I was talking to someone else about this too, I can't remember who, and I thought, I should throw these lures. There's no good sitting in a jar. What's the point of that?
Yeah, for sure.
And then I thought, I bet Geddes has got some. I bet he's got something at home that someone's given him, something weird and wonderful, and for whatever reason, you've just not thrown it. So I thought this is the challenge, to go out over the next month, find something in your box that you haven't used, and take it out and have a crack.
I've got an answer. I've got one.
I knew something would come to you.
Yep, I've got one. And it's coincidental because Brian Lazzaro gave it to me.
Well, there you go. How good's that?
Yep. He cleaned out a lot of his drawers because he's got mountains of lures, like times 10 of what I'll ever own. He is a real collector. Anyway, he gave me a kayak paddle tail, packet of, and I'd never heard of them, never saw them, I thought, wow, look at that. The particular one I've got in my box, I put in there last trip, or 3-4 trips back, to counteract this whole thing about throwing the same hurricane lures to all my fish, and surely I've foamed them up that they're not going to. So this was my whole plan. And the kayak paddle tail, which I've never ever used, and I've already rigged them and glued them, as I always glue me plastics before I use them. So I pre-rigged it on an Arc Genesis jig head, and I thought that needs a swim because it's new. They wouldn't have seen this lure and different pattern, and it'll have a different vibe, blah, blah, blah. So it's in there, but I haven't used it. So that answers your question. So now what you're saying is, oh, bloody hell, I've got to go use it.
You've got to use it. And I'll get some of Jamie's out, and I might pick something weird and wonderful. There's a couple of weird ones in there.
Okay.
And I'll pick one, and I'll take it out and see if I can catch a fish on it.
Have you caught a fish on a dice?
No, I've not. I haven't.
Have you got them?
I could do a dice. I do have. I was given 2 packets.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was a weird one. I actually waited because the water was dirty as, and then, it just didn't get thrown.
Well, when Leon caught all these fish the other day, he threw the dice, and he, of course, what do you reckon he did? Caught bream on the dice in my local.
Not right.
Making me sick. I was going to smack his snarly face. It's an ongoing joke, isn't it?
Oh, no. He's got an angry face. Don't do that, mate. He'll get you.
Oh, he can. I just want to smack it. He's naughty boy. Naughty.
Ah, very good. All right. What we might do, we might jump across to the little boat.
Oh, this is good news, yeah.
I haven't got a name for the boat, so I have to think about that. One of my workers, he wanted to call it Goes Deep. It It won't be called that.
Okay, yeah. I can just see the stickers now.
Yeah, that's not happening. I have to work out a name for that. Okay,
I love it.
so what I've been doing, let's talk about what's been out. I took Jamie and the two little boys out, so Kai and Knox out, and they just love going fast. Like if we can just get it up on the plane and bounce around, hit some waves and stuff, so happy. So happy.
That's good
So
fun.
we did that, and we went over to Tower Point around on Botany Bay and jumped out on the beach, and they went for a run along this beach. And then we saw the signs that say no landing, so we got back in our boat and left.
Oops.
Which will bring me back to another. I'll come back to. We've got a Gone Full Boofhead. Got a couple of moments, which we'll go through later.
Oh, you haven't told me about these.
No, and then I took Jamie back and dropped her and Knox off. Knox is a 2-year-old. And I took Kai out and he got a couple of salmon. So Australian salmon, about 45, 50 centimetres. So that's pretty good for a 6-year-old.
Oh, that pulls some string too.
Yeah, that's right. A couple of bream. So that was good. So that was I think I've said the purpose was to get was to take other people out more as much as anything else.
Yeah, to get the boat was about sharing and yeah.
Yeah, and I took the young fella from work and his brother out. So 3 up in the boat.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty comfortable. It's a little bit crowded. It's only a little boat.
Got up on the plane. No
Got up
worries.
on the plane. It took a while. It was like their little engine that could. But it got there.
I think I can.
That's pretty much how it was. But it got there, and they got a couple of trevally. They haven't caught a lot of fish, so that was pretty cool.
And you've installed a fair bit of tech, if I'm not wrong, recently, or about to.
I've started.
You have?
So
Okay.
I think last time we spoke, I said that I was trying to sort out a deal with Lowrance, and we've done that.
Grouse, yeah.
So yeah, they didn't give them to me. I had to pay for them, but I've just got a good rate on it.
Yep.
Anyway, so this is what
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah,
Mate,
you got a really good rate, to
I got
be
a good
honest.
rate, which is fair.
It was very kind of you. Good stuff.
I spoke to Morgo, and he said, if you've already got Lowrance gear, you should go for the trolling motor, which is the Lowrance one, which for my boat is a Recon. And I put it on the weekend. It took me longer than I thought. Got a 24-volt battery for it, lithium battery. Got it all set up, put on the water. And, mate, honestly, this thing is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, from someone who's not used trolling motors, to be able to pick it up and drive it, the remote's got a joystick on it. You just point it in the direction you want it to go and off you toddle. And, it's got the anchor mode, and it's quite fast for my little boat because it's only a 4-metre boat.
What pound thrustage is it?
It's a 54, I think.
Yeah, enough for what you need, yeah.
Plenty. It does 7 k's an hour, which is about as fast as I can paddle my kayak under normal conditions.
That's about 3 knots. So that's cool, yeah.
Oh, mate, it's so good. Like, I was nervous about it because I didn't really want to spend any money because I'd already done that. And when I put it on there and started to use it, I was like, oh, my goodness, this is so good. Like, just outstanding. So
The joystick thing's interesting because that hangs around your neck. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you can. So it's not like push button. Get that right. It's sort of.
Well, it's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mix. You basically control the joystick on your thumb, and then you've got up-down toggles for your speed. I think I don't know how many settings there are. It might be 8 settings
Okay.
for the speed of the motor, and you've got obviously a stop button, so you can just kill the motor.
Yeah.
So if say you've got a fish and it's running around the front of the boat, you don't want your prop spinning.
Okay.
So you can just kill it. Doesn't matter what it's doing. And the anchor mode, this is one thing that was really cool. You can put in anchor mode and it'll stop the boat, and it's pretty good. It keeps you pretty still. But then if you go, I want to move 5 meters over there, you just get the joystick and you just point the direction you want to go. It'll unlock you out of the anchor mode. You'll go across there. You take your thumb off the joystick, it'll anchor up again.
God, that's great. Yeah, unreal.
So
Has it got a tracking facility where it talks to your sound or your phone or
yeah, you talk to your sounder.
talks to your sound? So you've got that if you want it down the track.
I have-
Because it's all around linked, so it's obviously you could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the so what I ordered was a HDS or a Lowrance Pro 10. So I've got a 10-inch sounder, and I've already got another 7 in the garage, and I've got the 2XL on its way. At the moment, as we stand tonight, I've only installed the trolling motor because I'm like, I need to do one thing at a time. And then with the boat, because the trolling motor is a 24 volt, I've put a 24 volt battery up the front, and I'm going to put another 12 volt battery up the back to run the rest of the electronics on the boat, including nav lights and bilge pumps and live wells and all that sort of stuff. So I'll run 2 separate systems.
Gotcha. Yes.
And separate from the motor, because it's a pull start motor which doesn't need any power.
Okay.
Trying to charge the lithium just off the motor, just it wasn't worth the effort, I don't think.
Yeah, fair call. And with the trolling battery, how long, you don't know yet how long that'll give you as far as power output?
I fished for I was on the water for about 5 hours or 4 hours on Sunday, and I was playing with the motor. So instead of putting the big motor down, if we wanted to go 100 metres, we just trolled across.
Oh, yeah,
And the battery is a lead-time battery, and it links up to an app, and it used 13%.
Oh, okay. And that was with current, though, Holden Station and all that anchor.
Yep, with current, cross current, up current, down current. So I think I'll get the weekend out of it. I think it'll be a charge it before you go on the weekend, and you should get 2 days out of it pretty comfortably.
And you may do comps down the track, you were saying maybe, could be?
Maybe. Well, this is the thing. So I want to redeck the boat. So I've got a few things that I'm mulling over, which I'll talk to you about. So first of all, when you do the decks, you've got a choice of whether you use plywood, essentially, or aluminium.
Yep.
And there's some other products which I'm not familiar with. I'm leaning towards aluminium because of the weight.
Yeah.
So weight, and also, aside from corrosion, it's not the same as timber decking, rotting and things like that happening.
Yep, fair call.
And then the next thing I have to decide, it doesn't matter which deck I do, whether I carpet it with the marine carpet or use like an EVA foam setup. And I'm leaning more towards the EVA. I actually don't like it. I prefer carpet. But in the garage where it's going to live, I don't think it'll dry if it's carpet. I think it'll stay wet, which is another plus aluminium. So, it's just cold down there.
Yep. Here's an interesting one to me good buddy Rick. He's recently decided to take a big tub on board, sticks it up on his platform, and when fish come overboard, because going back a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, he caught that many perch, him and his mate. They were pulling fish wet and dumping them on his boat, and he said the carpet got that skanky and wet and fishy. He said, it took that much cleaning, Brett. And then I had a brainwave and thought, hang on a minute, let's get a tub, put the fish in there, and the tub's got water in it, and it's of depth. So it's good for the fish, it's good for the carpet, and it's good for, putting them straight back and they revive. Okay. Yeah, so just keep that one in mind. I reckon it's a quick, easy innovation, but it's a great thing. So, that was one to think about down the track, mate. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the things I want to do with the boat, I want to raise the whole level of the deck up to the top level. Yep. I want to extend it back to sort of just past halfway. Yep.
I'll put a rod locker down the left-hand side in a sort of 2-layer setup. Yeah. So pretty hard to explain it in this format, but basically underneath the rods there'll be some cupboards you can access from the side, and above that you'll be able to access the rods from the top. So it'll be a 2-layer sort of approach. Cool. Yeah, I can sort of picture it. I also reckon you need a seat up there, mate. Being an old fart, see, I'm getting used to you need all these creature comforts, I've got to tell you. I might need a lounge chair up there. Well, see, we're kayakers. We're normally sitting down all the time. So when I go and stand up all day in a boat, man, I come out, I am totally buggered.
from the day out.
Mate, maybe I get it. Oh, mate, you got me thinking. I put a recliner up there.
You can't put the feet up and all.
Remote.
Clunk. Oh, beautiful.
I mean, I did order the foot pedal, which I have for the Lowrance as well, but I haven't taken it out yet. I wanted to sort of do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, so probably the three things that I've got to decide is aluminium versus timber. Timber will be easier for me.
True.
I think aluminium might be a one-time fix rather than timber will be, maybe it'll be no good in a few years. I don't really know.
Interesting, yeah. But you'd need cut out and welder and you'd get it welded. Yeah, so there's a little bit there, but anyway.
Yeah.
That's part of the...
Yeah, I can do a fair bit without welding.
Yeah.
We can do a lot. We can rivet a lot of stuff together.
That's true. You can put little angle brackets in and whatever, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Whether I'm considering whether I do it with angle brackets or do it with a square tube, which you can have plastic connectors.
Fair call, yep.
So that'll be...
That's probably better because it makes it removable to get access into your...
That's right.
Wiring and all that stuff, or, just the boat in general, yeah.
Yeah. And then, and that's the other thing I've got to do. I've got to then wire up the whole 12-volt system, which will run all the other electronics. So I'm going to need some switch panels, some a fuse panel,
yeah,
an isolator or two, and what have you. So,
mate, it's I get a feeling you're loving the boat more than you thought you were.
It's been fun. The electric was. I was surprised how happy it made me. Like honestly, I was just like, this is so good to be able to stand up at a bridge where the current is rushing and just hold your own.
Yeah. Would the current be doing 6Ks of 3 or 4 knots? Would it be
not
barreling?
when I was there, but yeah, on a big tide, 100%.
Really?
I'm not worried about it holding its own. It'll hold against the current.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
So,
but a lot harder on a kayak, peddling flat knacker.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, mate, all systems go.
Oh, that's grouse, yeah. And it's just fun sharing it with the family and all that. So, yeah, and you know what? You could now do a flatty comp because, like Leon says, you can't pull flathead in kayaks because it's way ugly.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Mate, I am doing the ABT one in October, the ABT Teams event.
Oh, you've decided to do it, yeah?
Yep, already registered. I'll be doing that with Mick. It must be the 30th of October, 1st of November.
Oh, so that's Mick E.T., right?
Mick, yeah, E.T.'s brother.
Oh, what a ripper.
Captain Wrong Way.
Oh, that's going to be a team worth... What will you call it, team?
With a lure fishing project.
Oh, of course, yeah. You got to promote it, mate. Yeah. But at least we keep the banner, the old banner, keep going, mate. Look,
the bream fishing project
still lives on, mate.
Yeah, so that should be really cool. And I did take Mick for a run on it on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm considering taking the passenger seat out. I was like, sit up there on the deck and see if that's comfortable.
Ah, yeah.
And I think it is actually, without being funny. So
okay. And we'd still get up on the plane with just one in the front.
Yeah. Well, I've had 3 in it twice now, and we've been able to get up on the plane with 3 people in it.
Oh, yeah. Gross.
Yeah, we kind of had everything. Mick had his big, I don't know what his boat is, big mothership. He had his links, and I had my boat. So we had all bases covered. Right?
Cool.
So,
he loves his links fishing, though, doesn't he, Mick?
He does like his links. On his big boat, which he sleeps out on, it sits across the back deck. It's just made for it.
What a cracker!
Yeah.
He's been on his brother's show quite a bit recently. I've been enjoying watching it.
Yeah.
Now that I see him and talk to him on the collective and whatnot, Mick, it's good. So I still rate ET shows. He's really good. He's grassroots, but as well as pretty flash. I mean, look at the boat he's got and all the stuff. Man.
Oh, the Surtees. He's got 2. So the big one. Yeah, he's got 2. He's got 2. The Surtees might be a 770. That thing is an absolute weapon. Like, you go out offshore it's got, I don't know what it's called, in the bottom of the boat, it's got a device that accounts for the waves, so it makes your ride smoother. It actually shifts the weight, and it's cool. It's very, very cool.
Oh, that's too cool. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, sponsors love it. He's a handsome cat, let's face it. Like I said at the start.
It's hard not to have a man crush.
Oh, no, Morgo's still my man crush, mate. You can't sway me. Oh, no. I'd jump the fence for Morgo. Don't worry about that.
Is that right? I think we went there last time.
We might have. He'll shudder in his boot. He might never talk to me again. I don't care. There you go. I've said it. I've said
out
it.
there. Can't be retracted.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right, mate. We might move on. Mate, it's time for some Gone Full Boofhead stuff. So.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Now.
Looking forward to this.
I've got a couple. I've done a couple of stupid things. So I'm going to share those, and I'm going to spin myself up. We'll see what happens.
Oh, very good.
But I haven't told you all these.
No, I haven't. I've got no idea what's coming.
So and these are boat related. So the first one I did tell you, when first time I ever put Dad's boat in on my own, first time, put it in, no bungs.
Oh, yes. You told me that.
So I came down and it was sitting up not very well.
Not pretty.
Last weekend, I get pulled over in the little boat by Maritime for the first time.
Ooh.
Hey, how you going? And the guy was really cool. Like, honestly, it was quite nice. How's your safety gear? And, yep, we went through all that.
Yeah.
Went, okay, good on you. Thanks for that. I'll talk to you. And the next day I'm out again with the two young fellas on the boat, and we go past another Maritime. We give them a wave, and they record your number. So if you've been checked, they're probably not going to check you every time you're out there.
Yep.
Anyway, we scoot off, and as soon as he gets behind us, we gun it and go down the waterway in the open water zone. Anyway, he turns around and follows us, pulls me up. How you going? Yeah, good. You know your boat's out of registration? Nah, didn't really know that. I just bought it, and I actually thought I'd done it, so maybe it didn't go through. But anyway, so yeah, they gave me a caution, and I pulled over. You can actually go over and you can ring up and re-register, like
on the spot.
It's $140. It's not the money.
Yeah.
So went over, pulled over, and it was quite funny because I was talking to another guy called Ken, and he's doing it, and I read the number out. I've got the two young fellas on the boat, and I could see a bit of commotion because I'm on the phone. They're trying to be quiet. He's like, I've got a fish. So they could have floated while I was renewing the rego, which was really cool.
That's great. Who needs Pop? Do they call you Pop?
No, this was not my grandkids.
This is the two. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So mate, all in all, I really have to give myself an uppercut. I missed another one. There's another more stupid one. This one could have ended way worse.
Oh,
I haven't told you this.
Do tell.
So obviously, new to driving trailers around, and I did check all my stuff. It didn't check properly. So you know how you put your trailer on the tow ball, and it's got the little tab that you lift up, drop it on, the tab drops back down.
Yep.
So the one I've got has got a little
screw
hole through it, and you put a clip through it. So the thing goes down, put a clip through it, cannot come undone.
Oh, yeah, right.
Anyway, so I put the tow ball on the car, put it down, and then done whatever I've done. I put the clip through. Anyway, I get to the boat ramp and I look at it. The actual, I don't know what it's called, a little tab that you lift up was up in its high position. It hadn't been released. So I towed it. If it had bounced, it would have come off.
Cripes, you weren't going far, lucky.
Oh, that was a buffhead moment.
That's a buffhead. You need spinning.
Oh, mate, it's not right, is it?
Well, you get sidetracked, though. This is the problem. I mean, you're always doing something. You're always getting ready and, but no excuses.
Oh, mate,
spin yourself up.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's got to be a good one. If it's not a good one, we're doing it again.
I reckon clodhopper.
It says that I am the Baron of bad ideas.
It's pretty good.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
All right.
It's a good title. Like, it's a long one. You needed a good title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I have another one. You know Harvey? Remember Harvey?
Yeah.
So his dad, let's just call him Craig because that's his name.
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
Takes his son to the kayak comp in the morning and takes him down. Then they've got a van and they put the kayak in the back. So Craig, being father of the year, runs his son down and drops him off, and that's all good. And he goes home. Like, I take Harvey out and we go fish the comp.
Yep.
So his dad comes back with his little brother in the car. And then Harvey comes off the water and he's like, so you brought White back with you, and you've got me, and you've got the kayak. So where's White going to sit on the way home?
Oh, right.
No seats.
No seats.
So I reckon that's a full buffhead moment.
He needs a spin up.
He does need a spin.
He's trying to be a good dad, but he's buffed it.
Oh, mate, he's wrecked it.
Lucky you got an alias and only called him Craig, not his.
Oh, that's it.
Not his real name.
So for him, let's see what happens.
See, you got Muppet?
No. So Craig, you are a dumpstronaut.
I've never heard that one before. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. He's a dumpstronaut. Yeah, no, I'd go that.
Go, Craig.
So there you go. So that's my full buffet. Did you have one or not? So
Oh,
much?
you could spin me up on this one for sure, because you know how I was so proud of making my wheels for the back of the kayak. Remember, I did a little video on all my.
Put on the collective and
Yeah, and I made a little video of it and whatnot. And so it all came out of hard rubbish, the wheels and the aluminium box, little bit of box tube I had, and then I had some threaded rod to put the wheels on and all the nuts, and all from hard rubbish. I was so chuffed.
how clever are you?
And it's the practicability, because everyone knows, like with kayaks, when you pull them from the trailer, or in my case from the back of the tray, they come off at such an angle that you've got your rudder at the back and it can bugger that up. Hobie have specially made inserts that you can avoid from damaging your rudder and other bits of your kayak. So I thought, I want wheels at the back so that when it comes off the kayak, off the tray, I can just wheel it straight to the water. And when I'm out on the water, I can pull the kayak up, lift the back up and just slot the wheels in at the very back, and I don't have to lift it right up to get them into the slots. Too hard to do by yourself. So those wheels I made, and I treasured them, and I was so smart. Come on.
Oh.
Well, yeah, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I've packed up to go home, and yeah, I've put the wheels at the back of the. I put them in one spot, and I put a strap over them so they couldn't come off. But I tied my kayak down first of all, which I used to do last, so I didn't quite strap them. And on the drive home, long story short, they've come adrift.
Oh.
So someone's been driving down the road and saw, look at that. Homemade wheels come off there. Oh. Anyway, so I lost them.
Oh, mate.
So that was... But you could probably spin me up more so for when I left. I reckon it was only a week later. I went fishing again, Lake Wellington, same spot. Went to drive home, packed up the kayak, ready to go home. Talking to a few people on the boat ramp, got a little bit distracted, but anyway, I'll blame them. Drove off and left my drive behind, sitting at the ramp. $1,400 bill, if you like, just sitting there, staring at someone who said, "Oh, look." I got nearly all the way home, 4 minutes home, whatever, and thought,
No.
jeepers. So I had to do a U-bolt, and I know for a fact I broke the speed limit getting back there thinking...
Oh. That would come again.
So it's a double dumb. That's my worst one. Spin me up on that, mate.
Yeah,
How
all right.
dumb am I getting?
All right. I mean, we could do this every week, every monthly report because I'm always doing dumb stuff.
I'm
This
getting
is
worse
for
as I
you,
get
Mr.
older.
Geddes.
Here we go.
All right, Mr. Geddes. You're a dumb cluck. I'm going to say that again just in case people heard it wrong. Mr. Geddes, you're a dumb cluck.
Oh, that's like a Wordle thing. I'm going to use that tomorrow in Wordle. Cluck.
Oh, mate, we didn't speak about this, mate. We have to have a conversation about Wordle.
We do it every day, don't we? And compare notes.
So I don't know how many people out. Some people won't be aware of this. So there's a thing put out by the New York Times every day. There's a word puzzle. So basically, they're 5-letter words only, and each day's a random word, which they choose, obviously. And what you do is you start off and you pick your first word, whatever it is, and then it highlights whether you've got the right letter, which will be yellow, or the right letter in the right place, which will be green. And you have, I think, six guesses to get the word right. So this is Wordle. And now, sometimes Wordle has words that you don't know, but the one a couple of weeks ago,
Terrible.
it was crazy. Pshaw. PSHW.
Dumb. I mean,
No one has used that in the last 200 years.
well, who invented it in the first place? And people don't even know what you're talking about. That's how bad that word is. They go, what did he just say? See what I mean?
Oh,
You know,
just
like, there are certain words that you think, oh, well, that's a little bit left field, but I get it, you know.
it makes me angry. Like sometimes I message you and I say, Wordle can get Wordle can get stuffed.
Yes.
It's kind of what I say.
You go full bore, yeah.
So
And I giggle every time because I can tell that you're really peeved with it.
sometimes you have the thing and you pick words and you try and pick words and it might be cherry or something. And you have Mary, berry.
Yeah.
You have 5 different guesses and you still get it wrong.
That's the rabbit hole. Yep.
Oh, it's not right.
It's not right. But then you've got it in one, I think, didn't you get it in one?
I've got it in one twice, I think. But definitely,
That takes some doing.
there's a lot of strategy. You can look it all up. There's strategy in it. And one of the words, the high-ranking words is audio. And one day, I remember clicking it, audio, and then just them all coming up in green.
Oh, so good. Yeah, I use my start word is ready because it's got the ER, words ending in ER or RE. It's got the A and it's got the D for the ED words and it's got the Y for the words that end in Y. It's a little bit, wordy, Wordle. You get stuck into a little pattern. You try and be smart, but basically it beats you most times. But I've got a few. I had decry as my start word and it come up as the first word. So I got it once in one.
Wow. What a legend.
What a legend. So, but I had to change it because they don't repeat them. However, you've now informed me that they do repeat.
They started them again, apparently. So, yeah.
Right.
That's pretty fun.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's one of those things. It's I do it every morning. Well, most mornings, not every morning. Most mornings. And I try to get on a streak. So a streak is obviously where you get the word right.
Yeah.
Days in a row.
Without bombing out. Yeah.
And then I think my biggest is like 87 days.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I think I got out at Bem River because I forgot. But there's a lot of luck in that. I've got to 30s and 40s plenty of times. And then something stupid like pshaw will come out.
Oh, stupid.
Which wrecked my life.
Yeah. It can go and get nicked.
That's it.
Well, that's our Wordle world. It's, it's good fun. Kids do it and all. There's young kids who get right into it, mate. It's not just old farts like me.
I'm usually late to the game. Like my kids, I told my kids, "You've done Wordle?" And they're like, "Yeah, Dad, we did that 2 years ago."
They moved on.
That's usually how it ends up.
Funny stuff.
So yeah, so mate, I think we are starting to come to the end of things.
Yeah, man.
I said I'm still umming and ahhing about Gold Coast next month. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking maybe a week off instead.
Ooh, go for a little travel. No itinerary, just
No itinerary.
with the boat or kayak.
I'm going to take the boat.
Good.
Imagine a week. Imagine a week to really dial in the electronics.
Yeah.
And get used to it, and don't do any recordings for a week.
The big one will be, do you go north or south?
Well, it's a good question. I feel more confident going south. I've been north a few times and had failures. A week at Foster was not what I'd hoped for. Last year, the week on Swains was not what I hoped for. The year before at Cairns was not what I hoped for.
Okay.
So not far south. I don't want to spend days travelling. I'd rather just travel a couple of hours because that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
And then maybe drive an hour in the morning, go fishing, then come home.
Oh, yep.
So we'll see.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see.
All right. Well, get that planned. I'm looking ahead once again to do the squid thing. I know I talked about this last year. It took me ages to get out because the weather was crap. But, oh, boy, I love that squid fishing. That's some of the best lure sport a man can ever do, or woman. And I just can't tell you how much I love eating those things. Poor buggers. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But, you know, my bream and perch, and that just keeps rolling on. For me to get these fish, and even today to clock or crack another big one, I'm amazed. It just keeps on keeping on. I've got to work on me perch numbers because I'm going to have to break the record. It's mission time.
What's your number for perch?
So I'm on right now 1846, and I've got to get to 2014, I think. Yeah,
Mate, I reckon 1 month. If you can't do it this month, mate, you're in trouble.
What do I need? 160. Yeah.
It's
All right.
7 months in.
Okay.
You're doing more than 200. Don't fold your arms. It's happening.
Yeah, okay. I'm feeling the Mulloway pressure now.
Oh, and a Mulloway and an old lure.
Don't throw that in on me.
So much.
Oh yeah, and the Kitech. I've got to
You'll
catch
get
a
fish on that. You'll get a perch on that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
So yeah.
I like a challenge. I need it.
Yeah, and I'll grab some of those lures. I'll put some of those up in the earlier part of the show, and I'll have a crack on one of Jamie's lures out of Japan from 10 years ago that really should be thrown.
Good to see. All right, mate. Well, phew, that was a big month just gone, July. Whoa.
It was a good month. Month. I'm looking forward to, I think a week off might be good. And also, the only thing is we are coming into the tough part of the year. Up here, August, September, traditionally quite tricky.
Oh, very much the same down here. But I'm actually looking forward to also El Nino. Because it means less floods, less dirty water. Yeah, not good for the farmers, but, you know, farming, you got to get those droughts. They just come around, and I hope it's not a bad one. Yeah. But El Nino, with all this water that doesn't come down, it prolongs my fishing. Gippy Lakes, it just makes it actually sensational. So fingers crossed with that one. It is predicted. It's meant to be a severe El Nino, actually.
I was just thinking, mate, if you're going to get to 2,000 perch, I'm going to throw you another challenge.
Oh, God.
You got to get the 2,000th fish on the Kitech.
Oh, well, it has to be 2014. The last record's 213.
All right.
Does it have to be the 2000 or... Okay.
There's a bit of added pressure for you, mate.
Okay. That'll take some orchestrating. I'll have to get on a hot bite and I'll do it.
I reckon you'll do it. I reckon you'll do it because your numbers are, you're getting 300, not quite 300, you're getting 250 a month in round numbers.
Yeah.
You should be able to do it.
All right.
But we'll see. You've got the next month.
All right. Me.
Mate, I think that probably wraps us up for this month. I'm really looking forward to what goes on this month. I'm looking forward to seeing how the boat looks in another. I hopefully have all the electronics on. I'll hopefully get to talk to Lowrance at the boat show in a couple of days. So that'll all be done. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
And last thing for me is I want to say thank you again to your good self, Deethy, You keep me rolling and you keep me going on this report. It gives me a voice, and once again I say thank you, good buddy. It's been a pleasure, and I hope we keep going as long as we can.
Yep, mate, I appreciate you jumping on. And, mate, good luck over the next month. I look forward to seeing what you can put together.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for listening to the Lure Fishing Project. For extra episodes, the Big Bream series and more, join us at the Lure Fishing Project Collective. We'll catch you next time.